my teacher when I was a 10-year boy. Went to the blackboard, put a sketch of a bird. You know bird how it looks like? Put a wings, tail, nose and all, started explaining. Then took us to seashore, showed us how the bird flies, the flapping the wings and all. On that day, I knew not only how a bird fly, my aim in life also shaped on that day.
लाल वाला पेंट था कल पानी को खाएगा हर गई वाली
Hello. Rajput sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Thank you. Yes. Good evening, one to all present here. This is Dr. Abhimanyu Mishra, Principal of Mount Carmel School, Jayanagar, Bihar, and Vice President of IPA. Today, we are gathered over here for a beautiful cause, for a very beautiful topic, and for to listen a very great speaker of India and perhaps the world, Dr. P.K. Rajput sir. Before entering into the session, I would like to give short introduction of my beautiful guest speaker, Dr. P.K. Rajput sir. Dr. P.K. Rajput sir is a seasoned corporate professional with a rich experience of over 40 years in pharmaceutical and healthcare, sales and marketing, while working as Senior Vice President and Vertical Head in Cadila Pharmaceutical Limited, an Indian multinational leading pharmaceutical company based at Ahmedabad. He has launched many brands, divisions, and converted them as blockbuster brands and arrowhead divisions in organization from acute to chronic therapy. In entire Cadila, he has been recognized and awarded as Champion of Champions for the year 2019, 2020, and again in 2021 as well, consisting of multi-division operating across India and Nepal, and the journey of performance continues. He always believes in building team to build business, as teams are the basic fulcrum. He has launched many brands, divisions, and converted them as blockbuster brands and arrowhead divisions in organization from acute to chronic therapy. He has given many leaders to industry while nurturing and supporting them in their career, heading to the topmost position and also running their own pharma industry. He never left learning, and after doing his MBA, simultaneously he did specialized marketing and executive leadership development program from IIM Ahmedabad. He is a member of Leader Excellence at Howard Square MLE. He has never appointed by, he has been appointed by UNESCO laureate and Vice Chancellor of Crown University, Chartered INC, USA, Santa Cruz in Argentina as member board of trustees of Crown University, having official partnership constitute campus at government universities in Africa, Asia, and associated worldwide. He also completed his international certification course in school management and leadership, CSML, from Howard Business School, Boston. He is a part of multiple educational institutions as their advisory board member. He believes that sharing is caring. So I would like to hand over my mic, hand over the stage to Dr. P.K. Rajput sir. Highly dynamic, talented, and learned speaker. Dr. P.K. Rajput sir, the stage is yours. Sir, please.
Thank you so much, Dr. Abhimanyu sir, and very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all the wonderful teachers. Right, and first of all, please accept my respect because the teachers are one of the great personality, not only in our city or in the state, in the nation, but the entire world. Because you are the people who build the youth for the entire universe. So that is the reason I always pay my gratitude to the teacher. I was just seeing the video of Ravi sir, and at the same time, before talking about my important topic, I must give a salutation to Ravi sir because he always feel that the nation first, and now this is become from nation it has gone to the universe first. I'm audible now, Dr. Abhimanyu?
Yes, sir.
I'm
yes,
audible?
sir.
Okay.
Hi,
So he always,
sir.
yeah, he is always believes about it. So when we spoke to each other, I said, fine, whatever my learning is there, right? Because excellence is not with the accident, right? Either we are in the sales and marketing, building many people and all, nurturing them. And here also being a teacher, you are nurturing the people, the students, you are nurturing them for the future. So it is very important. I'm not going to talk any jargons. I'm not going to talk something out of the blue. I'm going to talk that what is the basic thing which I'm sure we all are aware about it. So we just want to brush up the knowledge, right? So with the permission of all the wonderful eminent personalities who have joined from Canada to Nigeria to Sri Lanka on and different part of India, I like to start my presentation, right? So I having the rights. 1 second, sir. Can I just share my presentation here? Yeah. So this is my presentation. It can be seen now. Abhimanyu sir, my presentation can be seen now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity on the Global Teachers Training Program. And today is the 10th of April and this is the 10th series. So what a wonderful coordination and combination. So I'll also be talking about the APCD and the 10 part which is basically required. So we all know about one beautiful thing, right? That when we teaches A, B, C, D, right? What is A? A is for apple, B for ball, C for cat, and D for dog. But with this VUCA world, with this technology, the things are getting changed. And believe you me, I'm not telling that you start telling what I'm going to say, but how the innovation is making a difference. That is, A has been converted to iPad Apple. B has been converted to the Bitcoin. C has been converted to the COVID-19. And D is converted to the digital marketing. This is the out of the box thinking. This is the way of thinking and building the things. It doesn't mean that A for Apple will not be there, B for bat will not be there. But at the same time, the new generation should also remember this is the way that things are getting changed. and people are remembering in this way. And whenever you talk to any of the professionals, they will talk in this way. So with this cue, we have also seen one of the movie, Anybody Can Dance, right? ABCD. But I say, or we say that it is not only the dance, this anybody can do it. Anybody can do it, right? How anybody can do it? It is only a mindset which makes a difference. And God has given us a wonderful mind to think about it, to make the things happen. So that is the reason I was talking about that I'm going to talk the ABCD, the 10 points, the basic of the excellence, basic only. There's nothing, no jargon science. And thank you once again, Ravi sir, for giving me this wonderful opportunity for inviting me and sharing with my experience, because now I take care for the international business, 25 countries in the world, right? Apart from taking care for the domestic business, which was there with me for so many years. So 10A, 10B, 10C, and 10D. When we are talking, it's like a class, right? But again, it's not a class, right? It is a 10A, 10B, 10C, and 10D are the basic points of the excellence. So what is A to follow, right? Very, very simple way. And what not to follow? Assertiveness, acceptability, awareness, adherence, adaptations, and agility. Why? I will let you know. Certainly, I will. Why assertiveness is very, very important? Because this is the basic fulcrum of the thing. If you talk about the passive part, we all know that what is the passive thing, which we know, emotionally dishonest, indirect, inhabited, self-denying. So these are the people are the other rights and needs take precedence over mine. So we don't want that. Passive aggressiveness, emotionally dishonest. Indirect means that they are self-denying at first, self-enhancing at the expense of others later. Again, aggressive is direct expressive, attacking. They don't respond, they react about the thing, self-enhancing at the expense of others. So what we require, what is the next thing which we require? We don't require this, we don't require passive aggressiveness, we don't require this type of aggressiveness. We require an assertive approach, appropriately honest, direct, to the point, self-enhancing, expressive, self-confidence, empathetic to emotions of all involved. These are the basic things are there which is required for the first part of the assertiveness. Then acceptability. We always teach that we have to be flexible, we have to be acceptable. There are two type of the people are there. If the rains comes, oh, it's raining, I don't like the rain. But if somebody says raining, wow, let's enjoy, because after a long time the rain has started coming up. So let people they see a half glass empty or half glass full. Awareness. The other point is there. I'm sure we all have seen, I've not seen, but we all know about this gentleman, Steve Jobs. And he always say the people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. And we have shown it, right? We have seen the video of APJ Abdul Kalam sir. He is one of the person who has made the things and who has ensured that he is the person who can make the difference. Be self-aware of your capability, which is very important, because if you know that you are capable, you will be able to ensure you will be able to change the world. Adherence. Be flexible but stick to your principle. You should have the clarity in the mind. You should be clear what you are going to do. You have to have the purity in your heart, right? You should be very clear. There is no mixing of the things are there, and your action should be very sincere, right? The people should feel that you are really sincere. It is not a masking of the thing which is there. The third part of is adaptation, fit for the future. Charles Darwin said, it's not the strongest of the species that survives, not the most intelligent that survives. It's the one that is the most adaptable to the change. And the people who are adaptable to the change in the entire world, they are surviving. So either let's adopt or either we should die without adopting it. So very, very important that let us be a part and parcel the way it is required. Adoption is very, very important. So these are the A's which has to be followed. But there are some of the A's which should not be followed also toward the excellence part. And what other things are there? It's very clear, argumentative, anxiousness, aggression, anger. Because if you are argumentative, if we are argumentative, you pursue your audience, don't fight with them. So same thing as a teacher or wherever it is as a professional, don't fight with them. pursue, put the things very politely, start fighting with them. In the bargain, what will happen? You may win the argument, but after all, you will win the people. It should not be there. Anxiousness, managing emotions is very important. So you have the journal about your feelings and emotions. Take a few deep belly breath whenever you are very anxious. Start a creative project. Change your mind and manage your emotions, which is a very, very important part in the excellence of the leadership. Aggressive and anger. What is the difference? Because aggression and anger are the first step on the slippery slope to the chaos. It is going to happen. When you are aggressive, again, you will not be responding. You are going to react. So take a pause and please don't repeat this A part because again, it's not a part of the excellence. Coming to the B part, what the B is there? What is the second B part is there, which is to be followed? And again, the 10 fundas are there. Being broad-minded, think out of the box, bountiful, beginner, bookish, balanced, and brave. Why I'm saying so? I'll certainly tell you. Being broad-minded means keep an open mind. It's the only way with things that it get in. So when the open mind is there, open mind is always ready to learn. Open mind is always ready to accept. Open mind is always ready to make a difference, which is very important because a child is always an open mind and child are very inquisitive. So that is the way we should not feel that we know everything and then the many things in the bargain we slip. Big bountiful. The winning factor is never the resources. No, sorry. It's the resourcefulness. So there is a difference is there, but it makes a heaven of a difference. Not when the resources, but the resourcefulness, how you are going to make a difference. Resourcefulness, when we talk, what is the resourcefulness? Is it creativity plus persistence? So put your relationship to work because it's a human relationship. Arm yourself with the knowledge. That's the reason I always say learn, unlearn, and relearn is a very, very important part and parcel of any person's life. Focus on getting the things done with a very politeness. Optimize your system and its free usage. These are the things are there. It is available. It depends upon us how we use it, how we ensure it, and how we make it happen. Be a beginner. So it is very, very important that suppose if I have to go on the third floor, second floor, we cannot, and there is no lift, and there is the stairs are there. So immediately start that yes, the first step, second step, third step. So just starting won't achieve. You have to have that particular goal. Don't stop there, but start the thing. So always say begin with the small steps which is there. So small steps will make a difference one by one because every step when we are going to go ahead, it's going to add happiness, confidence, adding more positiveness in our personality. Being bookish, all other educators are there. Of course, you are the epitome of the knowledge. So I always say in the professional world when I speak, right, today a reader, tomorrow a leader. Today a leader, tomorrow. The more we are able to read, the more we are going to lead. And that's why we say, if you learn, you earn. The more you will learn, the better you are going to earn because you are going to be a leader. It's very, very important for all of us. And I'm sure as an educator, you must be doing a lot of the reading because that's the reason you built the entire world. Brave, right? Brave, but not be overconfident. Take the risk and conquer your fears. It's very important, again, for all of us. So take risk is if you win, you will be happy. And if you lose, you will be wise. So again, I would remind you Thomas Alva Edison, who has taken up the filament. He said that 10,000 times he had an experience. He never said he has failed. He had an experience, and the next time he was so wise, so he was able to make the difference. And the filament has come, and today you can see the electricity part. Balance life work again is the two very, very important things in our life. So how to balance it and how to make it happen? It's again a beautiful science. Know when to say no. Everywhere you cannot say yes, yes. Because if you say yes, you will become only a goody man, and then in the bargain, you will be able to spoil the entire thing. And all the workload will come on your head, then you will become a complete epitome of tension and all headaches and all. Leave work at work. Learn how to work smart. There are people who work for 7 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. I don't know why. I say, whatever your work time is there, organize yourself, finish it fast, concentrate on that. right? Finish it fast and then you come back. So that is known as smart working. I'm sure everybody is aware about it. Listen to your body, right? How your body is responding.
Hello.
Because hello, listen to your body, how the body is responding, how the things are happening, right? Because if you are tired, if you're mentally not happy, then the work is not going to be completed. The last point, avoid procrastination. This is one of the things which I personally hate. I personally hate. I don't say that you should be passing this buck for tomorrow. Right? Whatever you want to do it, please do it because tomorrow we have not seen. So it is always good to utilize today and immediate. If you are able to complete it, there will another good work will be coming for you, and then you will be able to complete. So procrastination is one of the biggest bad anchor which will not allow the ship to move. So these are the B's to follow. Broad-minded, bountiful, beginner, bookish, balanced, and brave. There are so many B's are there, but since today is the 10th of April and is the 10th episode, I'm just talking about the 10 points. Backbiting, belittling, buttering, bossy. Please forget it. Because this happens. It happens everywhere. Nobody can say that it never happens in their system, right? System. And the system is not from the educators, not from the sales and marketing people, not for the profession. Everywhere it happens. But backbiting, its karma has no meaning. So you get what you deserve. Today you are going to do it, tomorrow somebody is going to do it. So be very open. Don't talk anything else. And try to help the people. Belittling. So never, you don't have to belittle someone to feel important. Never, never, never disgrace the person. You don't know when that person is going to be helpful for you. But once you have disgraced the person will always be feeling offended and the person will never ever help. Let me tell you, a small person, a peon like a person, a servant like a person on a very, very small post, he sometimes becomes one of the very resourceful person for all of us. So never ever belittle somebody or disgrace somebody. But train. This is very good, but it's actually not good. Right? Don't be a leader who butters to slide into success. For the few moments you will feel very happy, right? But the person who is buttering you, or right, the person doesn't have any metal inside it. So don't believe on the buttering part. Believe on the actuality. The person who speaks truth, the reality, the person is always respected. Either it is again from a student to the colleague or to the professional world. Because this is one of the figure which I have taken from the Times of India Wilmart. All the leaders go on say it. You are. So this is a part of buttering. Don't be a leader who wants to be buttered. Right? Never ever think. Week back I've taken from Gilbert. It comes in the Times of India. So being bossy, leader creates leader, not the followers. So if you are a bossy, you will be discarding your team members or discarding your colleagues. So always be a helpful person. Always be a helpful person. Leaders, this is one of the beautiful definitions, right? Right, which I just want to show, and it is again, it is not in the professional world for everybody. The leaders, they are the people how making a difference. The leaders and the normal person, leaders they coach them, coaching, right? Training and difference in between the coaching we all know about it. Coaching is one to one because training is a general part, and the coaching is a one to one where you see the strength and the weakness of the people and start developing that part. On goodwill part, generate the enthusiasm, motivate the person, say yes, we are going to do it. It is not only you are not only responsible. Fixes the breakdown, go help the person there, shows how it has to be done. So that's why we say knows the things, shows the things, goes along with the things. About the leader, develop the people, because it is not that your seat has been finalized. You have to ensure that somebody should come on your seat, then only you'll be able to jump. And the people, they have the fixed mindset versus the growth mindset. That's why I give my lecture on the fixed versus growth mindset. We said that if you have the fixed mindset, you will be fixed on that particular chair. You will not be able to move. And if you have the growth mindset, you always see that how many people can grow so that you are free from that particular chair, and then you can take the furthermore responsibility where you can start contributing the things. Develops, start developing the people, gives the credit to others, because whenever you are in the top position, it is not that you are doing, it's your entire colleagues are doing, it's your entire team is doing. So if a small appreciation, if small credit is going to make again a heaven of a difference. Always appreciate, always encourage, always motivate, because a people work for people, right? Either we are in the professional world, or either we are in the colleges, either if we are working in any type of the segment in any of the industry. It's very, very important. Keep asking, right? There's no harm on asking the things, right? But not like a bossy person. Ask the things to ensure to know the things. Have that inquisitiveness in that asking, which is making a difference. Says, let's go. If something had happened, forget it. Forget it. Don't take it. Don't drag it. Right? Because if we start dragging the things, right, what will happen? There will be aberration. Aberration means the blood will come. Assertiveness with aggression is not required. Assertiveness with aggression is the key to the success. So that is the difference between a boss and a leader, which I keep on talking, and it is applicable in our each and every step of the life wherever we are. So what we have seen, C. Now coming to the C. So beautiful thing. What are the six are there which has to be followed? Communicative, committed, connected, consistent, confidence, creative. Right. So I will talk about this thing, communication. Communication is a beautiful key to success, because God has given us senses, God has given us brain, God has given us beautiful voice. So utilize it. Put the things in a very proper way. Choose the words which are required. And when you communicate, we all know that there are the verbal communication, strong, confident speaking voice, active listening, avoid the filter words which are there, filler words, no jargon. That's why I said, and it is mentioned here as well, because I don't use the jargons. I can also use the jargons which are there, but it is not a good part of it. Non-verbal, notice how your emotions feel physically. Be intentional about your non-verbal communication, that how you are communicating, how a person is understanding whether what I am communicating, the receiver is receiving in the right prospect or not. It is the same thing. If I am giving you a 6 number, right, towards your side it is being shown as a 9 number. So you will consider that yes, it is 9 is coming, but from my side it is the 6 is there, and the vis-a-vis it's a vice versa for both the sides. So empathy comes here when when we are communicating. And many a times in lot of work, lot of workload, sometimes we forget this. We should not be forgetting, because that's the reason we talk about that. We should be mindfulness is one of the very important things. Where I keep on talking about the mindfulness with the people, with the professionals. Written, strive for the simplicity. Don't rely on that tone, right? Because when the people they are angry, they write such a harsh letter. No, 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 no. Please don't write. Feel that if same type of letter comes to me or same type of email comes to me, how I'll be feeling. This is very, very important. Visual, ask others before including the visuals. So this is consider your audience. Only use visuals if they add values. Otherwise, it is not required. It is there in everyone. I think it is showing is less than 1 minute. I don't know. All right. So if it is less than 1 minute, Raviji, you can just see that again. We can log out, right? So we all know the 7 C's of communication. It has to be clear, very clarity, concise. I'm just sharing once again my PPT. Sorry, sir, is it visible? Sorry, sir, is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can I start, Abhimanyu sir, or shall I wait for 2 minutes? Abhimanyu sir, shall I wait for 2 minutes or shall I carry on? Sir, you are on mute. Abhimanyu sir, you are on mute.
Yes, sir. You should carry on, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we are talking about the 7 C's. So clarity is very, very important. Conciseness, be very concise, whatever you want to say. Concrete. Don't drag the things. The people, they write such a big mails, right? Or such a big communication, but they forget that the communication should be on the 3 steps. What we want to say, what is the subject behind it, and over it. What is the basic required? Correctness is very important. Coherency is there, so that all the points have been taken care, complete, and be polite and the courteous. So these are the 7 parts of the communication. Whenever I take the lecture on the communication, there are so many other things are there which I keep on talking, but I just taken out the gist of it and just putting it here. Commitment, right? So the difference between the excellence and the mediocrity is commitment. We are talking about the excellence part, but how the thing is going to come, it is through the commitment level. If you are committed, you will make it happen. You will ensure that yes, whatever said and done, if I have committed, I will never ever let it go, which is again very important. Right. Once we have committed, it has to be ensured. And successful commitment, when we talk about it, that the 9 ingredients of successful commitment, I'll not take much of the time because here also I take a lot of the lectures on that, which I personally ensure it, go all in. Think twice before making a commitment. And never ever say that, yes, I will do it. But once you do it, speak of it, whatever, even the sky should fall, that one should be there and a committed person. Honor your word. Take the responsibility, accept the responsibility. Right? When you make a commitment, you are giving to the word, not to the one person. You are giving word to yourself because tomorrow, because once you are committed and you're not fulfilled, when you are going to sleep in the night, that your inner part, inner thing will start scratching you. Accept the best, right? Put your complete trust and faith in the commitment, and that you make you whatever you make it, and will encourage you to focus on the long term because it is going to give lot of results through the immediate gain and the long term gain. Keep the relationship front and center because you'll agree with me. The relationship is very important factor in the human entire life, right? And never sacrifice relations for the result. Never ever say because we have to respect the relation. And in the bargain, we should not be saying that relations gone where AY, but my result should come. No, that will be a short-term goal. It will never be a long-term. You have to have a long-term relationship. Somebody has done mistake, not an issue. Be with a person. Please ensure that you should be committed to help the person. The fifth thing, give first. Give with an open mind. That's why I said that as a leader toward the excellence, we have to be first, standing first. Then only the other people will be coming there. Right? There's no scoring in there in that. Right? So don't say no. I came first, so I'm scoring about it. No. Make yourself only. Be honest and transparent. Whatever is there, because they see, we always say the truth is bitter, but the truth is always better. Right? So it is always good to have a clarity when we're speaking the truth because once we are talking to with the truthfulness, other person will respect you. Initially, will not be good, but that bitter will become a much better thing. A trusting relationship. Demonstrate your loyalty. So if you are loyal, you don't keep on changing the thing. Tough time says a lot about us. Tough time always in tough time is the right parameter to judge that whether we are real loyal or not. And in the tough time, the person who is loyal, he's loyal for a lifetime. Watch each other's back, promote opportunities, give the support to the other person because it is always good if you will give something to the people and God is going to give back to you in abundance, which I have personally experienced in my so many years of life. I always say, whatever you want to have, please see, whatever I read, whatever things are there, right? I'm ready to contribute, right? And in the bargain, believe you me, with the great wishes of all of you and the blessings of the God, lots of things keep on coming to me. Think as one. I always support, I feel, we should feel that we all are one. So when we feel as we all are one, means we are a pillar. We are a pillar for the entire building. We are not a pillar. So when we are a pillar, we will be growing together, right? And we'll be able to build our building in a much bigger way, better way, beautiful way, nice way. That is very, very important in the very simplest way as well. So another point is very important. Do this, staying connected. this corona has shown us, and thanks to Ravi Sahab, he is one of the person I like to take his name, that he has made ourselves connected to each other. We don't know the important people from Canada to Uganda to US, from UK, all have joined. So that's why we say that we are we are having a social distancing, but not socially distancing. Social distancing, but not socially distancing. So stay connected. Today we are connected. I am so humbled, so obliged that all eminent personalities from different parts of the world have connected here. Stay connected. Have humility, because when we have the humility, humanity will come automatically. Compassion will come automatically. Learn to help others and help others to learn. Help others to learn. It's a beautiful small change in there in the line, but learn to help others and help others to learn. Because if jointly we will do the things, we will make a lot of difference about the things in that thing. Consistency, again, consistency is the key to success. It is a basic thing, because whatever we are doing it, we should be very, very consistent. It should not be happening that one day you did something great, second day you taken the pause, third day you said, okay, fine, I will do it 50%. No, it should not be the thing in there. Ruthless consistency, I have written, the foundation of success. So this is very, very important. The ruthless consistency is the word which I have chosen, right? And if you are ruthless in consistency, believe you me, results, excellence is bound to come, because excellence is not a part of excellence. It's a consistent effort which makes a difference, right? Making only one change at a time, not every time. Eat and exercise in a way to enjoy, because if your body is fit, your mind is fit, you have a good health, you can make a difference. Then do it now. I told you, no procrastination. Take action, plan ahead, so you are always prepared. And don't let perfect be the enemy of the God. Don't work for the perfection, right? There's a difference between always the perfection, because if you will start working only for the perfection, in the bargain, you'll be able to lose so many things. Perfection is an outcome of an excellence. Perfection is an outcome of the excellence, right? And at the same time, today the world is changing fast. Today we don't say, yeah, you be on time. Say that be always before time. It is one of the greatest thing in the marketing segment, or in the professional world. We are talking about it, that if you are before time, you are the winner. If you are on time, you are not a loser. But of course, somebody else is coming there, and he or she is going to be a winner. And make a mistake, get right back on the track. Mistake is a part and parcel of our life. We all have done mistake. We are going to do mistake. We will be doing mistake. But at the same time, how fast we learn from that, this is going to make a heaven of a difference. Creative thinking skills. Always be creative, because it is again very, very important. Now there is a competition of creativeness, right? You will find, because your students are very creative, the competition of out of the box thinking is there. So if the create and it is a complete difference. He changes there in the creative thinking, and the creative thinking will make you or make us one, or not one step, two or three step ahead. There was a old phenomena was there when we used to talk of critical thinking skills. No, it has been changed to creative thinking skills. That is the difference we have learned. And top creative thinking skills are analytical, analyze the things, right? Don't not judge the things, analyze the things, to be the first person, open-minded, learning, problem solving, think that how we can solve the problem, organizing the things, right? Being able to structure the plan, help the other people, and communicate, strong written communication, which is going to make a difference. So these C's are there. Lot many C's I can tell you, but again, since this is the 10th, and today we are talking about the 10th episode, so this is the 10 C's are there, which has to be followed. And again, I like to add, please don't be cunning. You will definitely lose in the end. If you are cunning, first time it is good. See, this I am showing you. If you are cunning, first time it is good. But the second time, people will not leave you, not leave us, not leave us. So never, never be cunning. Carelessness. If you think that you are the best, if I think, not you, sorry, if I think I am the best, then the carelessness will make me the last one, right? So carelessness is a beautiful balance, careful and careless, and we all know about it. I'm going to share in the three types. One is the thought, that you spend too much time in your head. Again, it is a part of the carefulness, that how you think, what the make a difference. And to careless, spend very little time with your ideas and goals. When Rami sir told me to prepare a presentation with such a great people were coming, I have given a thought. I have noted down the points. What are the points which you speak? Because in this slide, whatever you are seeing, I have given a multiple my presentation on the different part. But I said how to make it more concise so that the wonderful educators who are coming, they should be also taking some of the take home message, because you are educating to the student, who are educating to many people. Second part is words. You spend time crafting what you want to write and say. So again, this is a beautiful craftsmanship. It is like you are the creator of the entire journey. And again, as an educator, whatever you are going to create, it will be taken care, because believe you me, you all agree that the student, they don't listen their parents. They only understand the language of their teachers. Same thing is there in the professional world also, right? So this is very, very important. What words which you are choosing it. And the third is actions, right? You proceed with caution, hopes that you do not fail. So action speaks louder than word. Action should be very positive. Action should be very creative. Action should be towards the motivating the thing, helping the people, and ensuring that the people should be thinking, going ahead. Then there's complexity. I have written kiss. It is not a virtual kiss, right? It is keep it short and simple. Our things should be very, very, you don't make the things which a person should like be keeping scratching their head and say, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And in that, oh my God, in the bargain, the things will be losing it. So the keep it short and simple will make a difference. Don't create confusion. I have seen the people, they have to go, suppose from Patna to Calcutta, they will take the person to Varanasi, Varanasi to Lucknow, Lucknow to then to Calcutta. It is like that. So don't make it. Confusion creates the differences. Be very open, soft spoken, immediately to the point, target oriented. Tell what we want to have it and see what the difference is going to happen. Ask the right question, communicate the right answer, and clear the confusion. It is very important. Many times it happens that what I am communicating, my other person is not going to understand. So it is always good that repeat your question and ask that what he or she has understood it. Right. I basically I have learned that whenever somebody communicate with me, I repeat the thing that whether I have heard correctly or not, so that the concise result of the communicator and what I am the receiver, it should be on the one way, and then we are on the same platform. So the last point is the D to follow, right? So daringness, dedication, determined, deserving, discipline, desiring. There's so many D's are there, but chosen the few of them, right? So what is when we talk about the daringness? So what is the daringness? It is the risk taking ability. We must have the risk taking ability. Dare. We must be daring to make the things happen. And believe you me, the COVID era has taught us, the doctors, the paramedical staff, when the people who are not taking care for their family members, these people, they dared and they make the things happen. Like our nation's builder, I can say, like the people who are in the army, who are in the navy, they always dare to make us safe. And that is the reason we sleep very safely, nicely. Again, I like to say that consistency is very, very important. Start thinking what to think, what you want to earn, what you want to think, what you want to become like thing. Determination. Every time the determination will make a difference, because determination is one thing. What we have determined, it will really ensure it. Determine. We have seen that people have only one leg. They are doing. They are the winners. The persons where the blade runners are there, right? Because there are many blade runners in the world, in India and all. They are determined to make the things happen. So never give up. Never say never. This is one of the important things which we say, that never ever say. This is my wording. Never say never. Believe you me, whatever, whenever, whichever, and wherever, whatever, whenever, whichever, and wherever the situation is, I never ever say that you give it up, right? Because when you say that I am going to do it, believe you me, all different ways will be coming, and we will be able to make the things happen. Crawling is acceptable, falling is acceptable, puking is acceptable, blood is acceptable, sweat is acceptable, pain is acceptable, but quitting is not acceptable. Quitting is not acceptable, which is very, very important in any of the person's life, from an educator to the professional person everywhere. Dedication and discipline. Here we can see a person, paralyzed person. Practicing makes a one perfect, which we all know about it, right? The more we practice, the more we understand the thing, the more we are confident about the thing, the more we are become responsible, the more we are open about the thing, the more we can help others in building the thing. So dedication and discipline we are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not an act; it is an habit. Habit, right? That's why I said. And for the excellence, the next part will be coming for the perfection part. So when the excellence is there, the passion will be there for the excellence, and automatically perfection is going to come. So don't see the perfection part. Work on the excellence, and dedication and discipline will make a difference. Whatever these should not be followed, it is discrimination, doubtfulness, depression, dishonesty, defaulting. These are there. Believe you me, we should not be following it. And this is we must be teaching it to our students. We must be teaching it to our children. We are teaching it to our. We are in the professional world that we should not be doing, because these are the five parameters are there which is going to pull us back. Discrimination. Yes, no, no. We have to respect other. We all are one. We all are one. Excellence comes where every person is treated and respected equally. Today, this SDG goes. They are talking about the gender equality. Why? Because the entire world wants that there should not be any discrimination. Right? This is one of the examples which I am showing. That lot many things I can talk on the gender equality as well and discrimination as well. Doubt and depression. You should not have any doubt, because doubt creates the depression. Right? And don't keep the things with you. If you have doubt, go and speak to the person. Please go and speak to the person. Charge yourself, because otherwise your internal battery will be drained out, and once the drain out, it is not going to work. It is going to explode. So don't allow any person to explode. How to fight self-doubt and depression is very clear. Practice self-compassion. I told you, humility, and the compassion, which is very important. Remember your past achievement, because it is not the first time that this hurdle has come. There are many hurdles in the life which we have achieved, which we have seen, but how beautifully we came out from the hurdle, it makes a difference. Believe you me, if you start thinking that during that particular hard time, on that 5 years back, 10 years back, 15 years back, how we came out from that achievement, this hurdle will not be a hurdle. It will become an opportunity. Try not to compare yourself with others. Never ever compare, because if you start comparing, then your mind will be thinking about others. Start making yourself that you are the best person, yes, and start improving yourself in that. Be mindful of your thinking. That's what I said about it. To spend time with the supportive people. Never ever there with the negative people. People are the buttering people. Please avoid them. Never ever there with them, because they are not a buttering people. They are the killer. They are not the butter. They are the killer. They will kill you anytime. Find validation from within. Try to validate yourself, because we all are intelligent people. We have that ability, and we have that adaptability to make the things happen. Identify your values, because so many years of the time, whatever the values which we have added, whatever the values are given us, please identify that and ensure that we should be always be respecting that values, because that values has given us to this wonderful position. Dishonesty. Hate dishonest. Figure out why you lie and who you lie. Because it is not that you are lying on some other person. It is that you are lying to yourself. We all lie at one time or another to the different people, to ourselves, and for different reasons. But no, 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 no. Be very open. I know sometimes this honesty is going to hit hard, but that is only for a few times, few moments and all. But honesty will always be there, either wherever, whichever part of the world we are. Anticipate behavior that will make you feel guilty. So why I'm putting this slide, that if these type of behaviors are making us feeling guilty, then try to understand that how such type of behavior will be there for the other people as well. Accept the consequences and decide to face them. If something happen in the negative way, be ready about it. Have the plan about it. Be open about it. That was the reason I did it. Right? I'm ready to face them. Do things that make you feel pride. Always think, because don't, again I said, don't react, respond. Don't react, respond. The better if you start responding, we will be able to make the things in the right way. We'll be able to add happiness in the other person's right work, and we will also be very, very clear, because when we are coming back from our official work, wherever we work, when we come back to the home, we are not coming with the burden. We are not coming with the pressure. We are coming with the pleasure. We are coming with the happiness. because mind is free, you are free, body is free, and all the healthy toxins are there. That is all the good things are there. Avoid situation in which you will have to lie or others. Please avoid that, because again the things happen. It is a basic part either wherever we are, but please try to avoid. Be open, and it is not that you should be very harsh about it. But say, fine, I don't want to be part of it. At the same time, this is the honesty thing which I like to tell. Distinguish between what the person you are conversing with needs to know and what you want to say. Again, that there are two type of the people who are there who will talk goody goody in front of you, but same thing they are going to talk bad about you. There are other type of the people are there who will take your idea and then they will expose that idea on some different platform and they will say that this is my idea. No, be very clear. Whenever you are giving your idea, whenever you are talking, be very clear, because that is our maturity level which makes us a solid difference towards when we talk about the excellence part. Otherwise, they will not allow you to excel. They will always allow you to spoil. Exercise the tact, consider the effect of your words, and learn to rephrase possibly offensive or uncomfortable language. That's why we say in a due course of time, sometimes we just choose the word which is not required. We just choose some of the things which is not required, but it is not a part and parcel of the things. So this is all from my side, and I think the small time I am able to justify, though I took almost 50 minutes of the time, but I have concised all the things together, and whatever I have learned, I am learning, right? I have put it the things here. So that is all. From any questions, I'm ready to answer. And thank you so much for giving time. And this is the one of the gist of my 40 years of being in the industry. Because believe you me, we take care for the finance, we take care for building the leaders, right? We take care from the product production, whatever the medicines which you are taking when the doctor prescribes, right? It is only a 550 milligram tablet. You understand the 50 milligram, but we understand what ingredients, what excipients, what are the things, how quality control, what are things. So we are aware about the things and we work on that part. So when we work with the different departments of the industry, which is not only a sales and marketing as heading the things, and that too in the international market, and that too that different 25 countries which I am seeing, it's always a gist of the entire thing which I have put it right. And I'm sure it would have added some of the values in the such a wonderful and the incredible group of IDYM, which engineer Ravi sir is building it across not only in the to the nation but to the entire world. That is all from my side. Thank you so much. So over to Dr. Abhimanyu and all eminent people. Any question from your side? I'm ready to answer. Thank you so much.
I think Manuji is disconnected. Rachna ma'am, can you please take care of this? I think he's not there.
Okay. Congratulations, Rajput sir. It was a very, very inspiring session. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, yes. I was just listening that it was an amazing session put forth and so many takeaways from this session. I think all the eminent educators who have gathered the D to follow daringness, dedication, determination, deserving, discipline and desiring. Oh my God, so many D's we took away today, sir. Thank you so much. And one more thing, as educators, which we all need to be remembering, that being bossy. There were so many, lot of takeaways. Thank you so much for this amazing session. And thank you, Dr. Abhimanyu Mishra, also for conducting it in such a nice way. We all had an amazing evening, and what best it could be under the hands and able guidance of both of you. We had an amazing session. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, sir, yeah, Abhimanyu sir is not there, I think. Yeah, so I hope every one of you has a lot of takeaways. You too can share your takeaways. What was it that you learned and what you liked most from Rajput sir's today's? I enjoyed the D's, which I'm going to take away with me.
Thank you so much.
So the way you put everything in proper place, that is what I really enjoy listening to your conversations. And it's really very good about the communications also, which you spoke about, the verbal, the non-verbal one, and the writing. Yeah, in every facet of our life, we need to understand how we can be more communicative and what are the different things which we need to keep in mind. So, like, thanks to IDYM who's coming up with such concept for the global educators conversation and the congregation of all of them under one platform, and or every Sundays is a good learning for all of us instead of loitering here and there. It's better that we have some takeaways and refresh ourselves for the next week and start it with great force. And I know that everyone will agree with me that today's learning, we are not going to just let it go. We'll be using it from tomorrow itself, and rather from today itself, we'll be all using it. Thank you so much, sir. I would request others also, if you would love to share something, to please
So true.
share.
So true, Rachna ma'am. There were
Yeah.
really so many takeaways. So thank you, Rajput sir. It was very informative and enriching. Like you said, that when we can persuade someone with politeness and manage emotions with a proper mindset, I just like that point. We can convince everyone then. So this is very essential for all students, the anger management therapy. So means we can then optimize our system, as you said. And Rachna ma'am, you said about the D's, and I was also very much influenced by it, being an educator myself. And one thing, when you said that leaders create leaders, not followers, that was also very inspiring. So, in this respect, I would also like to mention about Ravi sir. So, he has in fact created leaders. Yes, he has given us the opportunity to be present here and also to build our confidence to talk with a global audience. So, thank you, Ravi sir. Thank you to the entire IDYM team. And thank you, Rachna ma'am. You spoke so nicely. Thank you, Rajput sir. Really, it was very enriching, and I definitely will have many takeaways. Thank
Thank you so
you.
much. Thank you. So I just want to add one thing. I mentioned leaders create leaders, but now a new theory has come which says that you work in such a way that the outside world doesn't recognize who is the leader and everybody starts acting, behaving like a leader. There's a new part which has come. So that is the way we start building the team. That nobody should say that who is the leader here, and everybody is a leader. So everybody is leading it.
So we keep on learning from each other.
100%
Yes.
right.
Yes, yes. It's a process which keeps on growing, and every day we are good learners and we finally become good educators also. And this platform is an amazing platform wherein we get to know many new things every day. So this is an inspiring session, and as usual, Rajput sir has rocked the stage. He was bang on with his ideas, and there was not a loose thread left out. And thank you all for being and giving us this motivation and taking this session to that level. So it was really, really very, very inspiring. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Can
so
I
much.
just say something?
Yeah,
Yes,
surely,
doctor.
surely,
Yeah,
surely.
and she is the head of sickle cell traits, and she is basically from London, and she is one of the person who is organizing a lot of the things because sickle cell anemia and sickle cell trait is becoming a major cause. So she is Dr. Augusta, based at London, and lot many things she is doing. I'm very happy and fortunate that she has joined us. I invited her. Thank you, Dr. Augusta, for joining here. Right, Dr. Elizabeth. So yeah, all yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. It's wonderful to be here. I'm Dr. Augusta Elizabeth Kuruma from the United Kingdom. It's a pleasure watching you with all the presentation that you've done today. I'm happy to connect with you here. And the presentation was really, it's a great insight. In terms of communication, I like the way you did all the presentation in terms of communication, because most of the time people do get things misunderstood in terms of communication skills. And we need to actually embed types of subject in all areas of life, how we communicate with people. Communication is so much important in terms of behavioral intervention. And I'm quite pleased about the presentation that you've done today. It's quite precise and it's quite straight to the point. Thank you so much. I just want to say that.
Thank you, Dr. Augusta. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome.
So, PK sir, Rajput sir, anything else you want to say, Rachna ma'am?
No,
Nirmalaji
sir,
ma'am?
that's actually, sir, has kept us
Someone
all
who want to
spellbound.
speak something. Shrestha
Fatima ma'am would love
Bhattacharya.
to speak
Ma'am,
something.
please.
Shrestha Bhattacharya. Yes, ma'am, please.
A very good evening to all. It was a really very wonderful presentation, Rajput sir. There's one thing which I really like in your presentation, and it was learning from our past achievements. It's like our past achievement actually give us the motivation to achieve more in the future. This is something which I've really come to know from your presentation today, and how important past achievements are, and also the fact that we should be honest in our dealings. This is also really a very good takeaway, and everything that you spoke today was really wonderful and very motivating. Thank you so much. I'm really delighted that this platform was created. I'm thankful to everyone associated who have created such a wonderful platform. It really made my weekend, and I'm sure with this I'll be able to look forward to a better week ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shrestha ji. So nice of you. Thank you so much. And let me just highlight, because she is one of the person, let me just highlight here. She is one of the person who is writing a book on me. You are on mute, Shrestha ji. You are on mute. You are on mute.
Yes, sir. So, in fact, I like writing books, and I really like the input that you should read to lead. That was also a very good input. And in fact, knowledge should be stored for the next generation, for the youth to understand, and to start from a higher level, not from zero. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Really, it was inspiring, sir. If anybody else would love to ask questions, the session is free. You
Good
can raise
evening,
your hand.
everybody.
Yeah,
Dr. Jimmy
Dr.
Sudhakar ji, I
Jem.
would like to thank Ravi sir, for this wonderful opportunity. I'm not switching on my video because I have a very poor network on top of the hill in Bangalore. I like the quote by Rajput sir. Perfection is a symbol of excellence that made my day today. Yes, as educators, I believe when we focus on excellence, definitely we can be perfect in all our work, be it our planning, assessment, evaluation, or active learning. Thank you, IDM, for this wonderful session. Thank you, Ravi sir, once again. I enjoyed the session. Thank you very much.
Anybody else would love to ask questions for Rajput sir? Ghanshyam sir, you are there. Fatima
Ghanshyam?
ma'am, something about the session. Ghanshyam sir, Fatima ma'am, anybody would love to say? Because I thoroughly enjoyed and I always have this writing habit. So Rajput sir, I was writing also the points which you said. Maybe I can implement in my other future talks when I have other sessions also. This pointers, which is very very important. So I took my the takeaways from here. So I learned, yeah, very nice. Comment sections are filled up. Rajput, so yeah, I request you read the comment section also.
Yeah, I'm reading.
See
I'm feeling so humble. I'm reading so humble, right?
Yeah.
So I'm so happy. Actually, what had happened when Ravi sir has given a call to me in the afternoon, I said, okay, I just finished my presentation, so I prepared it, right? And because from last 2 days I was having work till 1 o'clock in the late night, and I said, okay, fine. So this presentation is ready, and I like to have my PPT and all. So thank you so much, and such a wonderful, incredible remarks which I am getting. I'm overwhelmed. Please accept my gratitude to one and all, everybody, for being present here, and also again boosting my small work so that I can do more, I can learn more, I can unlearn more, and I can relearn more.
Wow, wow. Really, really amazing. Superb. I too never thought because Ravi sir suddenly told me to come on the screen. So I was just listening and writing down. Today was a learning session for me. Suddenly I started speaking also. That was totally unplanned. So I had to come out all from a blue moon, but I never wanted to miss a chance to talk with Rajput sir. You are always, whatever quotes you say, whatever lines you say, it's amazing. It's like rock on and bang on to the point. And every sentence is having a meaning, a deeper meaning in it. And how do you plan it out so properly? That's really amazing. And it's really I get really involved into the speech, whatever you say. So though there was a break in between, we never thought about that at all. We just continued as if the session went on and on. And we wanted to listen more and more from you, Rajput sir. Thank you so much, IDYM, for giving us this wonderful platform and bringing in such great leaders and global educators from whom we are learning every session. Thank you so much.
You know, Rachna ma'am, I felt like sitting myself in a life skill class. There was so much to learn. All the ethics we can also imply very nicely to our students. So I felt so nice. Means really, just in the spur of the moment, we got disconnected, no? So I was curious to join again. So rejoined again, and every sentence, like you said, was so inspiring. Thank you, Rajput sir.
Teachers always will.
Yes.
So thank you so much, all of you, for joining us, all the educators across the globe.
Getting off now.
Okay,
Within few seconds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful session. We really enjoyed that. Yeah, we can.
Devjani, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and now, so thank you everyone for joining us and for the global educators. And it was really wonderful having you all in this platform. And thank you, Rajput sir, once again, Abhimanyu sir, for making it a pleasant evening for all of us and a lot of learning from this evening. Thanks to each and every one of you. Thank you, Ravi sir.